Hey guys, Mr. Nichols here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday. So good to see all of you. So I wanted to send a quick message out to let you guys know really how things are going to work as we move forward. As I'm sure most of you have heard, unfortunately, we are going to have to go back to 100% remote. So I wanted to kind of stress some things as we start to make this transition. So especially since we're getting close to the end of the semester, even in a normal year, it's incredibly important that you consistently communicate with your teachers. Now, personally, I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys have emailed me over the past couple of days and I have just been swamped with emails. I'm still trying to dig through them. So please message me on Remind. That's a far faster way to get a hold of me. It's easier for me to make responses. So please, if you have any questions, sign up for our Remind. I'll go ahead and add it into this message on our agenda. Or on our stream. So please message me on Remind. It's so much easier and faster for all parties involved. So today's going to be pretty much normal. You're just going to do your enter the biosphere or enter the crime scene. But starting next week, what we're basically going to do is we're still keeping the same schedule to keep things very consistent for you guys that we had over the previous weeks. So we're still going to go blue, silver, silver. Now, I'm still going to keep kind of the same pattern where you'll have kind of an in-person activity on the day that you would have been in person. So cohort A, that's going to be on Monday. Cohort B, that's going to be on Tuesday. So 100% remote students, you're just going to lump in with cohort B. So make sure that you're paying close attention to the agenda. I'll have specific information on what you're supposed to do each day. Now, for the in-person day, you're going to need to log into a Google Meet. So similar to what we did in the beginning of the semester, it is going to be mandatory. So that's going to be my in-person attendance check for you for that day. So every day you'll still need to do the enter the biosphere, the enter the crime scene. That all isn't going to change. But your in-person day, you will need to access the Google Meet link. Now, oftentimes, I'm not going to have you sit there for the entire 80 minutes for our class period. Oftentimes, it's going to be a quick little check-in, maybe a little bit of instruction, and then break you out into whatever your activity is going to be for that day. So I'm going to try and create as many group activities as I can for you guys to interact with each other at least a little bit. We'll see exactly what that ends up looking like. So just keep that in mind that you will need to log into that the in-person day. You will need to log in on the Google Meet in order to be marked present. So just keep that in mind there. Being that we're about to transition into Thanksgiving break, I think this is a really good time for us to kind of get caught up on a lot of our missing assignments. So I am going to be entering more grades over the course of this weekend. So by the beginning of the day that we have class next week, you guys should have a pretty clear picture of where you stand in this class. So I'm intentionally designing next week to have an in-person class activity, and then the remote online assignment is going to be giving you just time to go ahead and work on whatever assignments you need to, either in this class or your other classes. It's just an opportunity for you to take a breath and kind of relax a little bit. So essentially, your work for the week is going to look like this. So you'll have an in-person assignment where you will need to check in with me on the Google Meet. You will have a remote online assignment. Typically, this week, your remote online assignment is going to be to get caught up on your work. Every class period that we have class, you will still need to complete the enter the crime scene, the enter the biosphere. Okay? So I hope that was to help that clarified any questions that you have. As always, please message me on Remind, preferably, to go ahead and ask me any questions so that I can help you be successful in this time. So you guys got this. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care, guys.